Hello and welcome to this quest battle for Norsca, where we fight for the Sword of Torgald. So we're going to teleport over there because it's all the way in Britannia, and we can get a pretty nice unique item with this: weapon strength plus 10%, melee attack plus 10, public order plus 5 all provinces, income from post battle loot 10%, and a unique ability as well. So we're going to be fighting a lot of peasants. I suspect we're going to see some few surprises in this fight as well. Let's teleport over. So balance of power is very much in our favour. This is actually quite an early game quest, but we're fighting it pretty much when our campaign is done. So we have a very high tier army, as you can see, a lot of veterancy, a renowned unit. So I'm not expecting a great challenge here, but we never know, there might be a few surprises in store for us. I doubt we're just going to be fighting peasants. We've kind of left all our quest battles and monster hunts to the end of this Norsca campaign. But rather than do them as campaign videos, I thought I'd do them as some separate battle videos. So I think we're pretty well equipped to deal with this. This is more of a monster hunt spec army, so we've got a lot of anti-large units. Skinwolves are also anti-large. They're very good against monsters. And of course the mammoth, which is going to tear a hole right through their infantry. And of course our spellcaster is going to be key during those monster hunts, and indeed any battle, with his debuffs to weapon attack and armour in particular. Very helpful.
Tribesmen, again it is time to soak our blades in the blood of weak southerners, pompous and proud, yet they don't even give me the courtesy of a worthy fight. I come here seeking champions, but look, they send peasants. Their cowardly lords don't deserve their riches, so we shall kill them and take all that we see. Then the rest of Bretonia. My masters will receive these offerings by my sword. Kill at will.
Okay, well thank you for that, Ulfric. So this is quite a nice battle map. Got the castle off in the distance. The little village here is a nice kind of a deep channel running through here. So they're going to have the high ground. You can see they've got a lot of peasants. Grimy peasants. Got a few slightly better units towards the back. But I suspect we're going to see some cavalry arrive at some point. We won't be fighting Britannia, and there's got to be cavalry. So we've got a good army here. We've got Famir, we've got our mammoth. We've got our hell cannons. There's our spellcaster, he's very powerful, it's fully upgraded. And this is actually a new addition, the Frostworm. I haven't used him in battle yet, so I'd be interested to see what he can do. And our Skinwolves. Skinwolves are easily my favourite Norscan unit. They're probably a little too powerful. I haven't found anything that they can't really deal with. Okay, so let's set up. Let's get our main front line. Now, we're probably going to expect some cavalry at some point. Let's put our javelins just behind our main line. Always put Wolfric out front. He always leads the charge. Spellcaster just behind. We'll put a couple of these on each flank, because you just know there's going to be cavalry at some point in this fight. Now, because they've got no artillery, we're going to be able to bombard them right from the off. Okay, so let's get some. Let's put our mammoth out front as well. Actually, we can probably swing it in this way. Now, Skinwolves are pretty good at chasing cavalry. They're not brilliant at fighting against it, but they do a pretty good job. Let's keep our flying units just in reserve for a moment. And maybe some Famir on that side, and some over here as well. So pretty balanced force. Let's put them on guard mode so then it'll go running off. So are they going to stand there and soak up the fire? Well, we'll see. I reckon they're going to have to come down off that hill. But it is a quest battle, so they might decide to stay up there. Oh, that is a very nasty hit. But it looks like they're going to stay up there. And they're almost breaking already. They're wavering. Well, we might as well just keep firing on them. They're determined to hold the hill, but it's not going to work out for them. Okay, is that their commander? There it is. Let's target. I mean, the peasants aren't really a threat, so let's try and take out their slightly better units. And they pulled that back, that's smart. Trying to keep it out of the line of fire. I love the hell cannon units. Now this is actually the only artillery unit you can recruit as Norsca, and it's a regiment of renown you have to unlock. I think you unlock it for pledging allegiance to the Hound God. I love the sound effects from those. So we've still got a lot of ammo. So this isn't too good for them right now. So what I'm worried about is these trees. I don't want to leave my hell cannons exposed to cavalry. I mean, hell cannons are pretty solid units anyway. So we're going to push up a little bit. We'll deselect that. Push up to about here. I might keep, say, a couple of. I'll keep two spear units back, just to guard those hell cannons. And Mammoth is very eager to get into those peasants. As are our skin wolves. They're very hungry. Okay, let's resume our bombardment. I almost feel a little bad. Okay, so we gotta be careful of that. Now we did see that they had a bunch of archer units somewhere. Now they're not here. So they've got to be maybe in the trees somewhere. Speed all these guys up. Where shall we go for? Okay, it looks like they might be pushing forward now. Of course, if they try and come up that hill towards me, it's not going to end well for them. Okay, they've just cast a spell on us. Trying to cause some magical damage, it's barely touched us. Okay, enemy reinforcements. Okay, let's get our Mammoth in and the Alpha Mir, and we're going to switch to slow mode because we like to see, and let's also get our Warfric spell in there. So those peasants are just going to get chewed up by this. And there goes Wolfric's magic boat. Sea Fang, kind of floating above the terrain a little there. And these guys don't stand much of a chance. They really don't. Shall we hit some spells? Here it comes. These spells are never that damaging, but they are fun to watch. We're probably going to miss these guys. Oh no, they turned back and they went straight into it. They're only peasants. Honestly, we could just let our mammoth do all the work here. They're using their towers very effectively. Yeah. Oh, Wolfrick's fine. Give him some damage resistance. Oh, he's got the Grell Reliquary going on against him. So let's just screw around with these guys a little. And we might as well get our flying units involved. Let's pull these guys back a little. So what we've got over here, we've got archers coming in. Actually, we'll get our flying units in on those archers. And Wolfric is just taken on the peasant mob by himself. He doesn't care. Shall we send in some support? I mean, these guys are probably quite eager to get stuck in. This isn't going to end well for you. Okay. More Southerners, eh? Okay, they're coming down from their castle. So we're gonna just shift our hell cannons around. What we got? Oh, they got some trebuchets. You know what? Let's get our skin wolves in on these guys. They're fast moving. They'll be able to catch up to them quick. These peasants, though, they do want to keep coming back. Looks like they cast another spell. Let's try and pull them out of the way. Okay, so they got some good stuff. Looks like they got some Pegasus Knights as well. Well, they're not in range yet, so we might reform over here. Okay, we've pretty much scattered those archers now. Are those still hanging around? Yeah, let's take them out as well. Okay, let's start firing on their cavalry. Okay, get some good hits in. Let's get our flying units in to just try and delay that cavalry a little. Because they're really steaming in now. We're going to have to try and counter-charge their charge, which isn't ideal. But I think we absorbed that pretty good. Okay, let's get our spearmen up to support. That's what we left them back there for. Okay, we've got to keep an eye on what's going on over here. So they're giving our skin wolves a bit of trouble.
Ready to murder. Chaos Marauders! Yes!
So we got a flying monster unit. Okay, let's get our... You attack those guys. Okay, we're holding this front line pretty good. Let's get our frostworm on them. Now what's going on with our skin wolves? Okay, you guys, let's finish chasing these archers down. We don't want them coming back. There's nothing worse than skirmishing archers. You guys are in for a bad day. Should probably be keeping an eye on the rest of the battle, but we're in slow-mo, so we should be okay. I always love seeing the skin wolves tearing it up. Yeah, we've still got a unit in there, so we might... We can... Oh, it's the Green Knight. Okay, actually that's not a good idea. So we're going to pull these guys away. Got a spearman unit not doing much over there. Let's get him back over here. Try and finish off those knights. And I think they're just in range. Okay, they're doing a good job against the knights. We'll probably send our manticore back to deal with those trebuchets. Okay, he looks like he's broken. So we've got some men at arms, we're just going to send our mammoth straight in against them. I mean, Wulfric is tanking half the army himself, but he's going to need some help. Yep, they're not going to have much luck against him. Pull these guys back. Actually, let's divert them towards our skin wolves. Okay, we've seen those off. Looks like they're sending their hero back to try and help out a little. So I think we're going to have to get Wulfric on that Green Knight. Okay, they're routing, that's good. Mammoth will just see those guys off on its own. Swing those guys around. Yes, a little tougher than I expected. Having the Green Knight show up and all those reinforcements. We knew we were going to get something like that. Okay, where is Wulfric though? I want to get him. He's a bit pinned down with Knights of the Realm at the moment. So let's pull those guys back. Growl Knights, oh they're nasty. Where are you, Wulfric? Give him a bit of speed, put him back. They really want to try and go at that mammoth. Let's get some more spearmen on them. Move those guys up. Okay, our flying units have seen off the artillery threat. Let's bring them back around. So who's actually still standing? Okay, the Green Knight. He's going to be a problem. So we're going to give him a debuff. Probably should have been using more of these rather than zooming in on everything. So let's really just drop his stats down. See if I can look at him go now. So his armour drops, his attack. I think he's the only one left. There he goes, he's down. So that should be pretty much it. So yeah, a little more tricky than I expected. I probably should have handled that a little better. It'll be interesting to see our stats afterwards. didn't expect the Green Knight to appear. Let's have a look at the stats for that battle. So we didn't lose any units. I think these guys should be okay. 504 for that Helcanum battery, that's fantastic. 300 for the Mammoth, these always do a good job. And the Skinwolves as well, 130, 75, 106. And these really are the heavy hitters of the army. And those weren't too shabby either, the Javelins. You get them in a good position, they can really tear through units. But yeah, that's a fantastic unit. It has no upkeep as well. No upkeep in the campaign. So hopefully we haven't lost these guys, because we're going to be needing them for our monster hunts. Especially if we take on any flying beasts. These guys did an okay job. Not sure how useful they'll be in the actual monster hunts though. But we'll see. Seems like a good idea to take a monster to fight a monster. But we're going to have to replenish first, I think. There we go, quest complete. Get some nice loot. 3 archers, had some trebuchets. And the Green Knight only killed 12, so they didn't do a great job. What do we want? Do we want money or do we want leadership? We'll just get some more money. And there we go, that was the quest complete for the Sword of Torgald. So I'm not sure what's next, we'll see. I'm not sure if that's the only one he gets, but we're going to be doing some monster hunts as well. So I hope you enjoyed this little battle video, and there'll be more to come.